Okay, so my name's Jon Perring. I've been running live music venues for 26 years. The first music venue that we opened was Bar Open, literally 26 years ago. I also ran until recently the Tote Hotel. I ran that for 13 years. I've also run other music venues in Melbourne, including Pony, the Melbourne Spanish Club, Yaya's, and the Marquis of Lorne Hotel, also in Fitzroy. So the first one that we owned was Bar Open, which is the one I've still got. So that's a small bar and venue in Fitzroy, and I opened it with a couple of other guys. Unfortunately, one of them's no longer with us, my old mate Andy, but my other partner Sam, I'm still in business with. What really resonates with me about live music, what I really like about it, you've got to have a love for it, and probably the things that I, really personally I like is, when people are amazing players. And they're all in sync, and it's really sort of going off. It's a special moment, and particularly in smaller venues, you get to appreciate that because of the proximity that you have to the players, and also the proximity that you have to the instrument and the sound sources themselves. It's so much more of a spectacle and an experience in a small space with a really sort of, when the band's going off and the audience really appreciates what's going on. I think it's those moments that are particularly special. It's a much more sort of visceral experience. You can sort of really get into the player's sort of mind and where they're sort of at. You can hear everything because you're so much more proximate to the sound sources, the actual instruments themselves. It's a very different experience being close up to a saxophone than, say, if you're hearing it from 50 metres back through a PA. Completely different, and visually it's really different when you can see the sweat dripping off someone's nose and they're working really hard and really into what they're doing, and the actual intensity of the process of actually playing music. You get that when you're right up close to seeing a band. It's the best way to see it. And unfortunately, post-COVID, audiences have halved. There's less bands around. And so there was this sort of weird feeling about, this sort of looming lockdown, and then, we all had to lock down. I thought I had to fire all the staff, lay them off. I screwed the venues up, turned every possible piece of machinery that we had off. I thought we were just going to, it was going to force us into bankruptcy. All the grants that we had to sort of apply for. So I spent pretty much that entire lockdown while everyone else is sort of learning how to make sourdough. I was in complete administrative hell. So it was a pretty crazy time. Advice for future venue owners right now: don't do it. It's pretty simple. Now's not the time to, risk your life savings in such an endeavour. Am I going to open another venue? No. Look, I've done this for 26 years, so that's enough mayhem for one lifetime, I think. So really, I'm on my way out. In time, as much as I love it, but rock and roll, apparently it's for young people. Although in reality it seems to be old people these days. But no, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm just on my, find some other things to do.